Is the collapse happening already? Remember, kids, it's not stealing when they do it. Back to the Future or 1999 with Office Space. And is 321 good enough? Or should we add more numbers? Hey everyone, this is Jim Atria, Senior Live Online Lead Instructor with MyComputerCareer. Welcome back to the IT Blitz. Here's what's happening in the IT world. Now, this one is going to be an interesting one. Tech industry collapse. We're already halfway there, supposedly. A tech veteran with 30 years of experience just wrote, "What would the collapse of the tech industry really look like?" His conclusion, we're already living it. His dystopian predictions include tech giants crushing all the competition and controlling everything. Kind of sounds familiar. Innovation replaced by endless feature releases nobody wants. Sounds familiar. Prompt engineering becoming a certified profession with black belt levels. Sounds familiar. And products that change completely every time you open them based on broken customer feedback loops. Sounds like Microsoft. Oh, and everything requires a subscription, a personal customer number to access. His actual point, this isn't the end of the tech. It's just the dinosaurs setting themselves up for failure. Independent-minded technologies will keep solving real problems while the mega caps play their own game. His advice, don't panic and switch to plumbing. He hates that advice. He says it's actually insulting to tradespeople who spent years mastering their craft. I mean, I agree with it. I need my plumbers. Instead, ask yourself, what would make this better and Instead, ask yourself, what would make this better and position yourself to do that. Here's what this means for you. The tech industry has always felt like it's collapsing. It's felt that way since the dot-com crash during the 2008 recession, and it feels that way now with AI eating everything. But the fundamentals haven't changed. Learn to solve problems, avoid getting trapped in features over function treadmill, and don't assume the current hype cycle lasts forever. I can tell you that with honesty. Every generation of tech workers thinks they're living through end times. You're not quite, right? You're just watching the next batch of dinosaurs set themselves up for irrelevance. I kind of feel personally attacked by that statement, right? Stay adaptable, keep learning boring fundamentals, and remember, when the AI drops the nuke on us, at least you'll have job security fixing the servers. All right, guys. It's not stealing when they do it. NVIDIA allegedly used pirated books to train AI models. And an expanded class action lawsuit claims that NVIDIA, why can't I not get that right? An expanded class action lawsuit claims NVIDIA contacted Anna's Archive, a search engine for pirated books, to train its AI models. Internal NVIDIA emails allegedly show someone from the data strategy team writing, "We're exploring including Anna's Archive in the pre-training data for our LLMs." They asked to speak with your team to get a better understanding, and added, "We're figuring out internally whether we are willing to accept the risk of using this data." NVIDIA's defense, training AI on pirated content isn't the same as owning or using pirated books. Right? They call it statistical correlations in the aggregate. Basically saying the AI learns patterns, not copies. I need to remember that one next time I illegally download the movie. I'm not keeping it in my brain. I'm just watching it to learn things and stuff. Similar lawsuits hit I can't talk now. Similar lawsuits hit Anthropic and Meta. One judge ruled that while using the data was fair use, Anthropic had no entitlement to using pirated copies. Here's what this means for you. Every major AI company needs massive data sets to train their models. Legally obtained data is expensive. Pirated data is free. Put that one down, right? The industry strategy seems to be train first, ask permission later, claim fair use if caught. If you're working with AI tools, understand that training data might be questionable. That matters for compliance and legal liability. And it's not stealing unless you did it. It's not stealing. We didn't steal it. It's going in my eye holes. I'm not memorizing it. Right. In another twist, AI companies are suddenly buying office space like it's 1999. After years of remote work forever in empty office buildings, the tech industry just drove the biggest surge in office demand since before COVID. Tech's office demand was up 87% in 2025. Don't really like that one. Seattle and San Francisco saw office demand jump nearly 50% year over year. New York, Chicago, DC, and LA all saw massive tech-driven increases. Overall demand across all industries only up 6%. Tech masked how bad everything else was. The reason AI companies are scaling faster than previous tech cycles and committing to larger office footprints earlier. They're compressing timelines and forcing landlords to rethink how they bring space to market. The irony is perfect. Tech companies spent 5 years evangelizing remote work and declaring offices obsolete. Now AI startups are gobbling up office space faster than anyone can build it. Here's what this means for you. The work from anywhere era might be over before it really started, at least for AI companies chasing billions in funding. Well, they can have it. If you work in IT, understand that AI companies operate differently. They're burning through capital faster, scaling teams rapidly, and apparently building offices again. Remote work isn't dead, but the AI boom just proved that billion-dollar valuations come from billion-dollar office leases. Is my stapler? Can I have my stapler, please? I'll burn this whole place down. Is the 3-2-1 backup rule still good enough? That's a good question. The 3-2-1 backup rule has been the gold standard for decades. 3 copies of your data, 2 different storage types, 1 offsite. Right? Now, some experts say it's not enough. The problems? AI training data sets are too massive to store 3 copies, and ransomware gangs aren't just encrypting your data anymore. They're deleting all your backups first, then demanding a ransom. Microsoft tracked one ransomware group that specifically targets cloud backups and wipes them before encrypting the production systems. If the attackers can delete all 3 copies, you have nothing to restore. The solution: upgrade to 32110, right? That's a fun one. 32110, right? The extra steps: 1, immutable backup, the industry's term for a backup that's locked and can't be deleted or changed, even if the hackers get in. Also, separate credentials for backup access so attackers can't move from production backups, and 0 excuse for not testing recovery regularly. Or you could just do it like we used to do it. You got 3 backups in 2 different locations, one of them offline. Then you don't have to worry about it. But here's what this means for you. The 3-2-1 rule isn't dead, but it might need updates. Make at least 1 backup immutable. Use different credentials to access backups. Then use your production system to test your restores. You'd be surprised how many backups don't actually work. Those who stick with the old way, they'll be explaining to their bosses why backups they thought existed don't. Remember, guys, something? I don't know. What am I supposed to say here? Remember, guys, if it's not in 2 places, it doesn't exist. If it's not backed up twice, it doesn't exist. If it's not a backup of your backup, it doesn't exist. That's it for the Blitz. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below, or articles you'd like to share with us. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you'd like to see more, there'll be a thing here. Just click it, and it'll take you someplace. There. All right, there you go.